Hey, what's up, everyone? It's been a little while. I'm back from a decent hiatus, so it's time to jump back into some pod reviews. I eyeballed a specific pod for quite a while from Romy Six Jamie from the Hot Pepper, and he was kind enough to send one my way. But he did not just send that pod in typical Jamie fashion. I got an entire box of hell. So there's some. Yellow Scorpions, his amazing chocolate hob. These things are like my probably my favorite habanero. These things like I got like 50 pods a week off these. It's awesome. I'm out of seeds, so it's perfect timing. Some Douglas, and I think this is either his boot hybrid or like the Romy Six Cross. This may be a Madball Z or a boot. I'm not sure. I know he was growing a couple of different ones, and then a couple smaller other Caribbean hobs, some Doddles, and the star of the show tonight, the Yellow Primo. Nice looking pod. It's like 2.5 inches long, about 2 inches or inch and a half thick. It's nice yellow, lemony color with tinges of orange, which are typical for the yellow pods when they get really ripe. The cut it open, and there's not a ton of oil. Not too much odor. It's typical Jeanette's yellow, citrusy kind of odor, but not overpowering. Like not nearly as much as like when I cut into like a yellow scorpion or something like that, where it's really just bites me in the nose. But it's definitely got it. Not too high of a seed count. I would say somewhere around like 20, 22. And these are definitely on my grow list for next year, so I'm definitely going to save those things. So I'm going to try to keep my videos much shorter than they have been in the past. I just rant and go on forever, so we'll just see. So let me go ahead and give me a nice big old piece. Nice light citrus type flavor, heat kind of off the bat, side of the tongue, like where I was chewing, side of the mouth. Nice top of the roof of the mouth, almost to the back of the throat. Nice and warm. Tip of the tongue. Cheek, inner cheek. Still got a good flavor. Citrusy. My left side of the face is starting to like water up a little bit, so my eye, both eyes are going. Underneath the tongue, just the side of the throat, nothing crazy intense. It's warm. It's on par with a lot of the yellows. I'd say somewhere in like the 750 range. Nice and hot. Especially because my tolerance is probably shit since I've been gone for. I haven't had a fresh pod in almost a year now. Try to talk through a little bit. I think it is a cross between a 7-pot Primo and a yellow boot. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that I read that somewhere. Grant Jungle Rain. I think it's like junglerain.au or something. He was growing Yellow Primos. I think he was the first that I saw. I'm not sure where Jamie got the seed. Good pepper. But I'm pretty sure that I think in the description for Grant's it was a yellow boot with a typical Primo. It's got the boot shape to it, long, a little bit thicker than a boot, or fatter than the yellow boots. Thinned wall, not as earthy as a boot, more of a yellow 7-ish flavor. Cool looking pepper. Really like the way it looks. And a lot of the yellows kind of just meld together for me. I don't think I could pick this one apart specifically from a group of other yellows. Not as much back of the throat coal burn as I have had in the past with 7s, but all right, a little bit back down to earth. So this is my first review for 2013. I'm going to try to keep them shorter. I usually border on the 9-minute to 12-minute mark. I also usually eat a whole lot more pepper. I'm going to try to go with a nice chunk. If you want to watch a guy just eat the entire thing and cry, watch Ted or Steve or some of the other guys that are really much crazier than I. I like to just get the flavor, and I also cook with them, so I'll probably take the other half of this thing and throw it in a stir fry, or I think I got like fish tacos on the menu this week. So this would be really good to go with fish tacos. Yellow always equates to something like nice and light, citrusy and fish. White meat chicken. But I think I really like throwing it in some fish. Not fried. Fried usually stands up to me like a fried fish taco, or like a maui, or mahi. Sorry, I got Maui purple on my brain. Like a mahi would stand up to like some of the reds, meatier fish. This is a little bit more delicate. Some tilapia or some white fish you'll find in the grocery store. But also, what I like to do is take the remnants after I pull the seeds and the membranes out. I throw it all in a bag, and at the end of the season, I smoke them all and make a dehydrated, nice powder. So this will be the first for some of that. Jamie, thanks. I'm going to go through a couple other of these. And if that is a Mad Ball, I'll probably review that one. I'm really looking forward to that. I got the Mad Ball chocolate outside my front porch. I'm not sure if it's Mad Ball, the chocolate are different, but whatever. So we're at 8 minutes. Appreciate you guys watching. Jamie, thanks a ton. I really like the pod. And I'm looking forward to starting my 2013 season of reviews with a bang. So this was a great way to get started. So thanks again.